this is how you set up basically how to do a very simple zigzag stitch. If you refer to your user's guide, somewhere in your guide, it will tell you how to select your stitches on your machine, and then your stitch length and your width. And you need to refer to that in your book. It may be slightly different, but most machines are very similar. So this is my stitch selector, and these are my stitches here on this grid. Then this is my width selector, and then this dial is my length selector. So the first thing you do is select which zigzag or which stitch you're going to do. So I turn mine to a 2, as you can see here. And then I always go and do my width next. And I'm going to start, and I'm going to do several different widths, but I'm going to start at a very narrow width. And the width is how far across, back and forth, the zigzag goes. A 0 typically is for a straight stitch, and then anything above that will give you a little bit of movement. And then how close you want those zigzags to be together is determined by your stitch length. And I'm going to put mine at a 1.5 to start with, so it's fairly close together. So I'm going to show you several different stitch widths on this yellow fabric, and I've added red thread so you can see it really easily. So we're just going to stitch a little bit. And as you can see, that is fairly not very wide and pretty close together. So now I'm going to increase my stitch width to a 4, which is almost the next to the last width on mine. And we're going to stitch that one. And as you can see, that width is a lot wider than the one above it. And then I'm going to set it to do my widest stitch, which is a 5 on my machine. And your machine may have different numbers or may go higher or not as high. They all vary slightly. So you can see the 3 different widths. This is a 2, this is a 4, and the last one is a 5 on my machine. And a zigzag stitch is very useful for lots of different purposes. If you're adding a layer of fabric on top of another layer, raw edge out, and you want the edges to be encased a little bit, a zigzag stitch will work well for that. It also works well if this is a seam on the inside of a garment and it will fray. You need to zigzag or enclose it, and you don't have an overcasting stitch on your machine, which is what the commercial machines have. Then you can use a zigzag on that edge and it will encase it. So let's do that here. So see, now if that was the seam of my garment, then these edges would be encased or enclosed on the inside of my garment, and they would not fray as much. So a zigzag is a fun way to add some detail, but also a very utilitarian stitch.